From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. For Singleton, I'm John Shelby. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today singing.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Cy Young. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous, some one whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Ready to go? Harmon Killebrew getting ready to hit. And we're underway from Fenway. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, right fielder, Tony Oliva.
Just underway here at Fenway. Ball. Singing is currently the team leader in runs scored. Here's a 1-1.
Ball inside.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He sends it out of here. His 14th of the year. And the Twins get on the board first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Byron Buxton, fourth in the AL in RBIs. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Buxton recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
No.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Gets a piece, and stays alive. Sets him down looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Tony Oliva.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when it comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Young, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. That's out number 2. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Strike 2. To third, makes the sliding stop. To first, it's there, and that's a great play. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at Fenway. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Johan Santana. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Digging in, Jimmy Rollins.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Right.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. 1 down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Hank Aaron.
I'll speak for you, myself, and all the baseball fans. This guy's given us so many great memories, so many big moments throughout his career, and, of course, plenty of big home runs, both literally and figuratively. So I appreciate every chance I get to see him swing the bat. He's just one of the all-time greats. Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie. And
the flip to the pitcher covering. Red Sox go 1-2-3. It's the Twins 2 and the Red Sox nothing.
comes the mic when I come through. Get up, stand up, get things better. Nothing's gonna change if you give up. Say what?
We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now it's the Twins DH, Justin Morneau. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball one.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. In the air, left field. Williams settles under it, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Roy Stewart.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one carrying into the monster seats and gone. Home run number 10 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Joe Mauer, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Line drive. And foul ball. Here's your one. High. Man at first, one away. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Harmon Killebrew digs in now. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base.
Ball.
In the dirt. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. And a foul ball. What a stop. Throw to first. And they get the out. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead. It's now 3-0. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. And we're back. Well, Siggy, this team was red hot coming in, but playing from behind early.
Yeah, the key is staying patient, trusting what's been working, and giving themselves a chance to turn it around as the game goes on. A
0-1.
3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable.
Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game. Well, looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1-2.
That's a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Outside, and it's a full count. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, David.
D-Ride.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Willie Mays stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two down, nobody on. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Fires over to Killebrew, and that is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Fenway Park, and now Twins, Tony Oliva.
Ball. High.
That one misses. Ball 2. Swing and a bouncer. Pedroia tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for the Twins, center fielder Byron Buxton.
That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
On the outside corner, that is strike 2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Twins, second baseman.
And And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. Now here is Ryan Dozier. Flied to right his first time.
Hey.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Hank settles underneath it. And that is that. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 3-0.
When you say it, better say it with your chest. I told y'all, believe me. Yes, your reign is over. We got next. If you say you are the best.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And there's a foul ball.
Ball. Ball 2.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hard hit left side. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting 8th, catcher, Jason Varitek.
Foul ball there.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Two down, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. That one just misses the outside corner, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
I'm tired of this back and forth nonsense. Take these chains off my mind, I'm a problem. You are witnessing
his starting pitching so far this year.
Throw your hands up if you with it. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up, throw your hands up. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up if you with it. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it.
This one in the air, center field. Mays settles under this one, and there's one away.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Justin Morneau.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Foul ball. There's a strike.
Ball.
Two now. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Royce Lewis. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Outside corner, got him looking. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back. Well, this team has been so impressive during their winning streak, still trying to find their rhythm in this one, Siggy.
Yeah, good teams usually find a way to settle in. It's taken a little time today, though, but with the way they've been playing, you can't count them out. You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
In now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Rollins gets his lead at first, nobody out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-1.
Ball, no.
Fastball is outside. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. payoff pitch. Nice grab. There's one. On to first.
He's safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Inside.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
One out, the runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one for strike two. In the air to left center. Buxton gets under it. And there's two down.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Manny.
Here's some real power at the plate. Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Man on second, two down.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Good hitters count to 2-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Man at second. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ortiz hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boo. Plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
And a payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Twins 3 and the Red Sox nothing. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
Ray Jones can't see him like night out. Who they call for the job? Hitman.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. On the ground. On to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Me and Lewis have want to play, but we have to find some time where we both have like 7 hours to play, which is rough because we both work jobs, obviously. But Lewis has 3 kids too, so it makes it a little difficult. We definitely want to try to play Call of the Dead again, though, because we were so close to getting around 40, which would be our all-time high on that map. Old zombies is so much harder than the new zombies. I like it. I love the challenge. So it's a lot more, in my opinion, it's more fun. Like these new maps, you can get to around like 150 without trying very hard. These old maps, Some of them we
And stacking
barely
up
get
his
to
numbers
round
against
50.
the rest of the league, Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 5.
So I'm hoping we get a chance to play soon. I've talked to him about it, so we're thinking about it, but the earliest he can really get his kids to bed is like 7 p.m. So we need like 6 to 7 hours maybe. So that's like 2 a.m. and he works at like 8 a.m. normally, so it's a little rough for him. But we're trying to find some time to play a long zombie match again.
Oh, great stop to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Twins retired in short order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Just put on your best and relieve your stress. Hey, feels like a holiday. Bills paid, sipping lemonade up in the shade.
Back here at Fenway, Joe stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Yeah, it was Cease versus Gray, and Gray finally got this year, so it cost me $20, but I was hoping the Red Sox would win. But Cease is a beast, so I'm not super disappointed we lost. I decided to try us with an early win token. We'll see if Suarez is back tomorrow. If he's back tomorrow, I might try him again.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count.
Ball 2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
The 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 down, base is empty. It's Ray Boggs now.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The Bo Sox trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Tony Oliva now at the plate. There's the strike at the knees. 0-1. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you.
No, that's a ball.
One and two here. Out to center. Mays in position. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Twins, center fielder Byron Buxton.
Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike three, struck him out for the third time today. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Ryan Dozier will hit next. Dozier having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. That's in there. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Ball.
Check swing. No appeal. And it's 2-1. That one missing inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. What a stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. It's the Twins 3. Bottom of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Jason Varitek.
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball. No.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. remains 2-2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either. He's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball.
Rerun!
Barrett gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouled off left side. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Rollins in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Mauer takes it in for the out. 2 down.
No, that's a ball.
You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 2-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Now all even up. And that one missing low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ted Williams on deck for Boston. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. He's been a great free agent sign. He was late there, strike 1. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. 2 on, 2 outs. No. Rosebud called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Up the middle, Dozier. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Making 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
And I know they all watch. I've been balling since the YMC. Hey, know the work, yeah, I gotta be paid.
Back in Boston, and now for the Twins, Torrey Hunter.
Torrey Hunter.
0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
High. No.
Way out front for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
What do you got?
Swing. Appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Up next for Minnesota,
Royce Lewis. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour.
Boggs fires over to first. That ends the frame. Set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in. Boston, Manny Ramirez. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Bullpen action for the Twins. Andrew Nardi, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ober also throwing. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hunter under it. And there's one down.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Ball 1.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
No.
To account to a guy with this much pop at the dish, you better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it bangs off the monster. The throw in, and he's got a double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Willie Mays digging in now.
That's the ball.
First pitch misses. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom of the 7th.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Willie Mays with a tremendous home run. His 7th home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Foul ball there. And he'll one. Late swing, foul to the left. Next pitch is outside. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Barrett in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Two down, nobody on. And it stays fair. Can't go to cleanly. Now he turns and heads for second. They throw in. The tag and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second.
Back inside Fenway Park. To begin the eighth, Brooks Lee getting ready to hit.
High.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
This one in the air, center field. Mays under it. Takes it in for the out. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's two away. And next for Minnesota, Tony Oliva. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, a two-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth.
Ball.
That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Nothing doing. Pitching change here, Anthony Bender.
Well, he's been... bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cole Sands, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Bonda, the lefty, warming up as well. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. drilled in the air out towards right center. Oliva moving under this one. And a quick out, number one. Back to the top of the order now. Jimmy Rollins up next for the Red Sox. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ozzie Smith looking to start something with one gone. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
And here is Hank Aaron. He's a guy who does it all. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him the space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
The tying run at the plate.
No need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Now 3-0.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And that one fouled off. The Red Sox with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side, Dozier. And that's the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Red
It's the
Sox.
top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Raleigh Fingers.
Tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first. One pitch and one out. Brian Dozier, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Raleigh, more than 100 career wins on the mound. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And another ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The 2-1. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
This to third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Twins.
First and second, one out. Justin Morneau, the next to hit. That's in for a strike. Raleigh, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. 2 on, 1 out.
Outside, ball 2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Outside low. Ball 3. Movement in the bullpen. Gabe Spire, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Miller getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. That's in there. Strike 1. The Twins trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hit on the ground to short. Smith tosses to first, and that's the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Cole Sands.
Well, he's the guy that to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Making a move at first. Pitch running for Boston. Jarren Duran getting some more speed on the bases. And he swings through that one.
That split, he's a pretty... nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Tying run at the plate. In the air to left center. Hunter in pursuit. Dives, and it gets by. Buxton returns it to the infield. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
He made that look easy. Keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. Leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to duck something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Willie Mays up to hit. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses, and it's 2-0. There's a strike. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Here, bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Only one out left for the Red Sox. Two aboard, 2 outs. Jason Varitek now at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Lead. And that is the ball game. And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
You